Remaining, 15 minutes to go.
Should learn, should start. The second night from closing shut. Face to face, with winds that blew me off my feet. Hands are leaving, sweat below the eyes, can't hold the memory of what's behind, so I tell every time I could sleep alone until your thoughts are say you wanna get inside. Break the wall if you're strong enough to
Hello and welcome. I'm DDF Racer, and no, your eyes do not deceive you. This is RaceRoom Ranked. This is the official RaceRoom Ranked servers. We're back. It's only been about 18 months since I've last been on, and the last race I did, if I remember correctly, was the Group C and Group 5 multi-class at Norris Ring. What a race that was. That was a lot of fun. But this is a little bit different. This is 2 hours of Bathurst in the GT3 cars, and it's going to be absolutely epic. I can't wait. I've been looking forward to this race ever since I heard about it a couple of weeks ago, and yeah, like I've said in the video description, if there was ever going to be a race that's going to bring me back in to doing RaceRoom Ranked, then it's going to be this. Now, one of my concerns was that, well, when we left off Ranked, we had maybe at most 10 people taking part in a race, and it was kind of just fading off a bit. The interest was going, it was a bit, you know, going a bit downhill, which is a massive shame because some of the best races, if not the best races I've had on this channel, not in terms of results, just in terms of pure enjoyment and strategy. Like, I love a long race. I love getting stuck into like a 2-hour race, a 90-minute race, just, you know, something with a bit of strategy that's not just like a 15-20 minute sprint. But the numbers were going down, so my main concern about signing up for this race today was that, you know, it's been ages since anyone's done ranked in Australia or New Zealand. It's kind of, oh, we're going to get like 5 or 6 people here on the server. Well, we've got 10 minutes left in the practice session, and we've already got like 25-30 people going around circulating. It's amazing! The amount of people that have turned up for this race is huge! We're going to have a massive grid for this, and it's going to be great. I mean, we've got Brody, he's here. We've got Lee Miller, Andy Graham, Mark Hallowell, Sticky's racing, Stephen Coe's racing, Liam Murray's racing, Rangey's here, Shane, I already said Brody, Dave Smart, Clinty's going to be here as well, Andy Graham.
Okay, Dan.
I think I'm repeating myself now, but basically there are so many of the old crew, the old AUSNZ SimRacing people that have just turned up for this, and it's going to be epic. I can't wait. I really can't wait. So yeah, like I said, 10 minutes of practice to go, so I'm going to go and switch over to spectator mode. There we go. Good to see you, Coulthard, Sean, JDF, John, Donk, Sticky, everybody and anybody who is lurking in chat. Takafuji as well, great to see you. Thanks for tuning in. If you do enjoy today's racing and today's stream, I'm only going to say this like 5 times over the course of the next 2 hours, so I apologise in advance. If you do enjoy it, don't forget to leave it a like, subscribe, and say hi in chat, because I'll be able to see you in the ridiculous VR headset in my chat overlays. And there's a couple of long straights to keep up on messages today, so that shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, great to be back in RaceRoom Ranked, it really is. So, as you can see, we've got quite a few people on the server. Brody is currently fastest on a 2:04.1. Pretty sure that's on race fuel, because my 2:04.5 was 6 laps into a race practice stint that I just did before I put the stream on live. That's the only practice I've had on this today. I didn't run any laps yesterday or the day before, actually, so hopefully I'm not too rusty. But we have a 30-minute qualifying session starting soon. We have a 3-minute warm-up session, and then we have a... Oh, it says standing start there. Is it standing? I thought it was meant to be a rolling start. Oh, we got a standing start at Bathurst. There we go then. Alright, and my car setup that I'm using, if anybody wants to have a look at this, I don't know why you would actually, because it's pretty much default setup. I played around with the setup for probably about 3 or 4 hours, tweaking things, changing all the suspension settings, dialing the wing out, dialing it back in again, playing with the diff, and my times weren't improving. I just couldn't improve the feeling of the car. Every time I tried something, it actually just made it worse. So I went back to the default setup after playing around for a few hours and getting used to the car and used to the track and all that kind of stuff, and found half a second, just like that. So it's pretty much default setup. Obviously fuel is max. I'm running the brake bias at 58 to the front. I have put the front ride out up 1 click. The rear, I've dropped the wing 1 click. The rear ride height is down at 8.5. I haven't changed any electronics, and I haven't changed any of these settings, because I honestly think that the default setup in this car is absolutely superb. So if anybody's watching this who's going to be taking part in the Euro race or the American race later on today, because this is the Oceania server, this is the race for everyone on this side of the world. If all Europeans and UK people and Americans and South Americans and all, everyone that's basically in the past, you know, as Australians, we're people of the future. If you want to run my setup, feel free, but it's pretty much default. And that is that. So, how long do we have left in the practice session? Mikkel 23, I'll race later in Europe at my first RaceRoom ranked race since a long time, but when Bathurst is calling, I can't say no. That's exactly my thought, mate. That's exactly what I thought. It's been a while since I've done ranked, but Bathurst is Bathurst. So, you just have to do Bathurst. So, let's get out on track and let's do a couple of practice laps. Maybe let's do a practice pit entry as well, because I need to do that. So let's drive, full fuel's worth, and let's get going. I look rusty with this shirt on. Thank you, Sean. It is a bit bright, isn't it? There's a bit of a glow going on. I've got a nice healthy glow to me. What's going on with my cables here? There we go, that's better. So let's do that. reset the center view. Are we good? You guys can see my overlays there. That's not meant to happen. So let me just shimmy that upwards a bit. Boom. Move over here. And boom. Move that over there. Don't know why I'm saying boom. Nothing's going boom. It's being dramatic. You guys can still see that. Why can you still see that? You're not meant to see that. That's meant to be hidden. Oculus, why you do this to me? Just try that there. Is that any better? Is that going to work now? Yes! It's disappeared. Excellent. So, engine on. Ignition. Pit limiter on. First gear. We're good to come out the pits. Excellent. My hacking console is visible! Jasper. Not likely, mate. All you'll see on there is
5 minutes to go.
Stuff you can already see on screen.
Right side. Looks like you're clear on the pit exit. Clear right.
Let that guy make the move. And let's bring in the voice comms from AUSNZ SimRacing.
I'm not in particular hurry. I was easing up and I thought, it would have been a bit of a dive to go underneath.
TaylorMade Racing, you get to race with my dad occasionally on the Rado server. Oh, excellent. I think my dad's actually watching the stream. He's lurking in chat somewhere.
You killed a hooker!
AUSNZ comms in full effect already. Sticky is on the soundboard.
Yellow flag, sector 2.
Oh, we got yellow, we got dust, we got smoke. Where are you?
Flag in sector 2.
Let's take it nice and easy. These fezzes over the top here. Very nice looking cars. Now we are driving the Bentley.
Yellow flag, stay sharp.
But someone's spinning up there. Slow it down.
Green flag, you're clear. Yellow flag. Incident clear. Back to green flag.
Now why am I driving the Bentley? Well, you guys chose it.
I got a
Hey, Zach Brown.
U-boat users.
Thank you. I'll give you a yellow if I'm coming down the main street, coming down Conroy and I want to get past someone. So can you sound the horn? Aye, aye, Captain.
Alright, let's just back out of this. I want to give myself some space for the next lap. So I'm going to do kind of a flying lap. Getting flashbacks to the World Cup vuvuzelas there, Sticky. Don't do that to me.
I'm not doing that.
Right side.
Someone else's. It's not me.
Keep it steady. Clear right.
I'll take
Green flag, sector 1.
for that one. Oh, you're the Vuvuzela king.
Alright. Are we managed to get past that Ferrari? Let's kind of do a lap here. Brakes and tyres are not up to optimal temperatures because we kind of had a cruisy out lap there. Couldn't really push it. But yeah, I'm going to do a practice pit stop because once the clock hits 0...
Okay, pit stop requested.
you can't finish your lap, basically. It's not like you can, cross the line, clock goes 0, you get to finish it. Once it hits 0, that's it. That's the end of the session. So if I cross the line with like a minute remaining, which I'm probably going to be close now, maybe like I'm going to be going in with like 30 seconds remaining or something here. If I go in with like 30 seconds remaining, I'm not going to be able to do my practice pit stop. So, in.
Green flag, sector 3.
Need to know where my pit box is for the race. We've got 22 people on the server. That's a good grid so far. It's a very nice grid. Oh, Fez is in the wall up ahead. Easy on the brakes here. Mr. Bishy! You're meant to be racing, mate. Not in chat, but good to see you. Let's back out of it. Let him finish his lap.
Evening, folks.
Hey, Rangy!
Hey, Rangy.
Left side.
Whole gang's
Clear
in.
to the left.
Fantastic.
Gang's all here. Just watch out for idiots on here on the server tonight, Rangy. There's a couple around.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, one bloke blocked me. Held me up across the top of the mountain, weaved and blocked me down Conrod, and then brake checked me in the middle of the braking for the chase.
Oh, good. So we've got no stewards. Hey, hell.
Alright, practice pit stop, here we go.
He braked early, but yeah, he was right in the middle of the road.
A bit too early, I can brake a bit later than that. Get down to 80, and there's our box. So, first, cruise it in, engine off. Nice, there we go. That's a good pit stop.
I'm so happy they put the vet in.
Yeah.
The guy ahead's last.
I wanted to pick the Z4, but I couldn't.
Checking out the local boaties.
Just for the sheer meme.
Oh, I love the Z4, man.
See you in, stick it.
Exit's
Hey,
clear.
mate.
Yeah, good, mate. Not dying anymore, so it's alright.
It's always a bonus, yeah.
Yeah. It was like a really big improvement on life when you.
Okay, well this is going to be the end of the practice session. 3, 2, 1, 0.
It's the end of the session. V3.
Oh, we've still got people loading into the server, so it's not going to kick us off just yet. Oh, I wonder if you cross the line and
It's got the most ballast.
set time,
Oh, the
Ferrari.
head. Holy shit.
once it's got this message on screen, does it keep your time? Because normally when it gets to 0, it just boots you out of the session and goes into the next one. So if somebody
Mine was
decides
the one
to
that's most likely to kill
load
as well.
into the server 5 seconds before the end of quali,
I was driving
could you
the
theoretically
Audi
finish your
yesterday,
lap?
I was getting gar-tended
Is that-
up the top.
Is that a thing?
I 86.
Because normally no one ever does this, and normally it doesn't take that long for people to load into the server, but someone must be... Well, I mean, I suppose there's a lot of GT3 cars in here that are different.
Holy
It's got to
shit,
load
30 quality.
Yeah, it's a long time.
all the models.
Oh Christ, I'll go and get a beer. See you in a bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
What, you waiting for the tractor robbery?
If only.
I'm just doing this.
And welcome to the top 1 shootout for the next half hour.
Yeah, that's going to be like, isn't it? Actually, we should arrange it to be the top 10 by ourselves.
Has everyone clicked over to qualifying yet?
Nope.
No.
There we go.
There it
Oh,
goes.
yep. There we go. Someone must have been loading in last minute.
Yeah, they said it was waiting for players to load.
Well, race room things, so...
I mean, normally when it gets to 0, it kicks you out. Well, not kicks you out. It sort of takes you over to the next session. But you can't finish your lap. I wonder if somebody decides to load at like 5 seconds to go. Will it let
does
you?
let you-
Does it let you set a lap?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, you're on your own as well in the quali.
flag.
Oh, I'll just get a
Oh.
beer. See you guys in a bit.
Oh, that's boring.
Oh, that's right. It gives me plenty of time
Is
to go
that
for a
sticky
grandpa
soundboard?
break.
No, that's not me. That's not me.
Is that Steve?
Yeah, that's yeah.
We got the crickets happening.
Oh,
One
so we've
first.
got stereo soundboards tonight.
It's like he found his fucking penis for the first time. Can't stop playing with it.
And there goes the demonetization.
The
Hey!
first time.
Alrighty. Alright, well let's take some fuel out because we don't have to do an outlap because it is private quali here. So we need about
I'll see how many beers I can do for a good lap.
3.6 litres. 3.6 litres,
I
so
can't do that. I won't last 2 hours, Sticky.
I reckon that's
Unless I get a bottle.
that should
I'm
be
a
enough.
professional.
You're a
Yeah, so I
professional.
want to get 3 laps on the board
So
basically.
you
I
got a
want to
bottle there, have you?
just get into the
Oh,
flow of it because
catheter.
it's
I'll
not
just
that
go
problem.
to the toilet, bro.
It's not that much when you've got that much fuel in. It doesn't take that
I don't
long
really
to get
care
up to
about
speed.
places.
But
I'm
you
just
get
here to
into a
race.
flow at Bathurst, you know. It's very tricky
Oh,
to
look,
just
I'll
hot lap
save
this
because
place
yeah,
and just kind of get out and do track and do 1 lap at a time. You kind of do your first lap and then the second lap you kind of refine it. It's very hard to just come out of the box and just go straight into a fly here. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to try and go for a 3-lap stint, try and get a lap on the board, low fuel. If I can get into the 202s, that would be mental because that's my leaderboard time. But trying to recreate that in a high pressure quality situation. We'll see. Let's give it a crack. And again,
Fine,
thank
just
you
inserting
everybody
track by yourself in this and
for
someone's
tuning
on
in.
the radar with you.
Yeah.
Great to have you here.
I had 5 cars in the radar there for a moment.
Holy track cuts, Batman.
Oh,
Alright,
yeah.
here we go. First lap. Hey, Pinky, good to see you. I'm not going to go for quali lap straight away. Quiet lap is going to be lap number 2. Italian Jojo, yes! This is the Boatley. I put it out to vote on the community section of the channel, and this is what you guys chose. James Rose. As long as I'm not distracting you too much, mate, that's fine. Nice and steady as it goes. You gotta try and minimize the wheel spin and the sliding in this thing. If you hear the tyres scrubbing on corner exit and you're applying little corrections, then you're just losing acceleration and losing time. You gotta be nice and smooth, nice and measured. You always got to turn in earlier for the dipper than you think, especially in a right-hand drive car. Oh, hit the wall. Clonk.
Track limits, this lap will be deleted.
Oh well, like I said, it wasn't gonna be an epic lap this one anyway. I think I haven't got too much damage on the front, and it does repair every time I come back to the pits, so that's good. But this is my side lap. I was never really going to use this lap anyway. So the next lap is going to be the quiet lap. So for those of you who might be new around here, hello and welcome. We're going to do what's called a quiet lap, which usually involves me talking about 30 seconds into it. But I'm going to try and stay quiet. So if you got headphones, put them on, turn the volume up, and enjoy the sound of the Bentley at Bathurst in RaceRoom. Here we go. Let's see what time we can get. I'll see you in about 2 minutes. There we go, nice and smooth out of Forest Elbow. Down the straight again. Good to see you, Kraken Tortoise. Hello! Hey Barry, good to see you. Sorry I missed your message before. Quite a lot of messages coming in thick and fast today. It's hard to keep up and it's not even the race yet. Wow. Good to see you all. This is feeling like a good lap so far. But when you have a good lap, it
So
means
where do you guys put your KPA at?
not really pushing hard enough. 203.2.
3.29, that's your quickest lap.
To try and maintain a good temperature.
Yeah.
Like I said, aiming for a 202 because that's my leaderboard time.
I never get.
But that puts me on pole by 0.8 at the moment. I don't doubt for a second that people are going to get
Oh, here,
well and truly on board with that. Brody's now half a second back.
Yeah, that's right. Let's see how it goes.
Alright, I'm already quarter of a second down on this lap, so I think that's going to be a little bit tricky. So I'm going to do another practice pit stop now. So I don't think
Second one is 0.29 off your best.
I'm going to have enough fuel. Well, I mean, I've knocked the wall there anyway. I don't think I'm going to have enough fuel to complete the lap anyway. Because, I mean, I do have enough to complete the lap, but it's not going to be a case of, well, I'm going to get to the end without the car spluttering here. So this lap was never going to count anyway. Because once you get to 0.5 in the tank, the engine starts to cough and splutter, and you just lose so much time. So there'd be nothing worse than being 1/10 of a second, 2/10 of a second up on target for that 202, and then coming down to the chase from the poor Bentley. This is running out of fuel, you know. And also, in the race, I'm going to be shifting at the first red light on the dash. Oh, I just knocked my mic off then. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry anyone who's still got the headphones on. But yeah, it's you don't really lose much time, but you do save a lot of fuel by shifting early in this thing. This meatly boatly. I am not repeating that sound. It was meant to be a pathetic sounding cough. And that's a pathetic pit entry. Overshot it by 2.6 meters. Alright then, well, I'm going to put 1 extra litre of fuel in. Because I want to be able to complete my 3rd lap.
Another one.
Without hesitation. So there are the current times. Let's have a quick squiz at the board with 20 minutes left in the session. We got a 203.2 for myself, currently on pole. And we got Brody on a 203.7. Shane on a 204.1.
Hey fellas.
Hey mate.
Hello.
Hey DDF.
Good to see you, sir.
It's for about a year.
I know, it's been a while, eh?
Yeah. Been a bit busy.
Hope you're keeping well, mate.
Yeah, you?
Yeah, always.
But you had a baby, didn't you? A while ago?
I mean,
Is that right?
not me personally, my wife did that, I meant.
Oh, yeah. Copy that.
No, I'm sorry, I'm being stupid.
Oh, good. How's that going?
No, it's going good. She's just over a year old now.
Nice.
Yeah, it's flown by, but she's doing well. Thanks for asking, mate. Yeah.
It's fun, mate. It's fun. My daughter just turned 18 6 months ago, so.
Oh wow.
All grown up now.
Yeah. Do you miss those days when she was little, or what's the go?
Yeah, it does. When they get 13, 14, 15 and stop following you around all day, then it's nice, but then sometimes you look at some photos and go, what happened?
That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
No, it's all good. It's all part of life.
All got that to look forward to.
Yeah.
Thank you for the subscribe, by the way, Cretchit Merc. Good to see you. Good to see you. Alright, well, we got 19 minutes left in the quali session now. So, we better get back out on track. And get some more laps on the board. I know, Pinky. A year already. Mental, right? I did press drive, didn't I? Come on, RaceRoom. Is he going to let me go? Come on. Hey, come on, RaceRoom. What are you doing? There we go. That's better. Right then. Let's see if I can get out the... get a lap out of the box. Italian Jojo, sorry I missed your message. Are you allowed to share the official live timing? Of course you can. Is it like a link to like a timing page? So I'm not sure if you can share links unless you're like got admin, channel administrator. So maybe I don't know if it can be posted by like Potato or Olaf or Sticky or someone in chat. I don't know if they're around to be able to post these links. Chuba, good to see you.
What do you want me to do?
Oh, apparently there's a live timing link floating around somewhere. Someone was just like, "Can I post the link in chat?" And I was like, "I don't think you can, but one of the admins could maybe."
Yeah, just post it, then one of us just needs to approve it. So VIP, you're doing that, mate?
struggled to get on the power through Forest Slobo there. Losing a few tenths here. I was a couple of tenths down to begin with, but that's because I was too busy trying to find the push to talk button. Second place, Brody is now close to within 0.2 of a second. He's on a 2:03.5, but only just into a 2:03.2 myself. Definitely the trick to driving this car is patience. You got to be so patient at the apexes. If you get on the power too early, it just pushes wide and understeers. So it seems like you're waiting and waiting and waiting, but you're actually just, you know, that's the right thing to do. Oh, I brake way too early then. Way too early. That's 0.2 down already, so this lap ain't going to count, but I do have another lap after this and the tyres will still be good. Let's make sure, yep, I'm on map 5. Getting all of the beans from the engine here. Thank you very much for the donation, by the way, Kraken. Sorry I missed that, mate. Boatley sounds amazing, it does. Thank you, Kraken. Thank you very much, mate.
Sector 1 is...
I did see that on the top of the screen, but I got distracted. That's what trying to drive a GT3... There's the wall. That's what trying to drive a GT3 around Bathurst does to you. Your mind is just... You got to have maximum concentration. So sorry I missed that, mate. Bentley GT3 Evo tuber. It's the one that
Bingo can get any closer there, Dan?
1997 call. It wants her ref back. 1,000th of a second. Brody just set a lap 1,000th of a second slower. Alright, I'm really going to have to concentrate on this next lap.
Just as long as it doesn't happen in the race. What happened at that race?
Who's who, though?
Alright, we're going to admit to being Jacques Villeneuve then.
Alright, Brody confirmed bleach blonde hair. It's happening next stream. When's your first album coming out, mate?
Well, that's after I'm really washed up. So yeah, about 10 years time. I'm disappointed they've removed it off Spotify. You can't listen to it anymore.
Probably got taken down due to inactivity. 10th down, here we go, let's try and find some time over the mountain.
Probably got taken down because it was being used as torture.
Not going to find it by running wide and pushing understeer like that. This lap's going to be a write-off. I'm going to do it just for the practice.
Sector 1 is 0.126 off your best.
And if Brody's trying to distract me on my hot lap with chat about Jacques Villeneuve, it's... Well, I mean, it's working. What can I say? It's an effective strategy. It's not a conventional one, Brody, but it's definitely working. See, that's the thing about Brody. He can go and set a lap that's 1,000th of a second slower than me, and he has the extra mental capacity to do all that stuff in the background as well, where...
Lick my balls! Yeah, say that all the time.
Sector 2 is 0.26, slower than your best.
Yeah, that was good through Forest Elbow. Okay, now this is the reason why I carried on, to see where I can find time. I just found a couple of hundredths through Forest Elbow there. So I'm not going to be able to do the next lap, but I'm half a second down. Let's see if I can be more, less than half a second by the time I get to the line. Nope, that was slower. So whatever I did through there wasn't as good as my previous lap. Didn't get the run out on the exit. That was better until I got out of the corner and I pushed it wide again, so I can find a bit of time through the final corner there. So let's exit back to the pits and let's click drive and go again. We've only got 12 minutes left in the session.
126 off your best. Sector 3 times quick.
Come on, RaceRoom. Avanti. Alright, quiet lap off the board here. Let's just send it. We just got to send it over the mountain, because I know that in the next 12 minutes Brodie is going to go faster than that.
This lap will be invalidated. Watch the track limits.
Hey? That lap didn't count for some reason. It's invalidated. I don't know what I did there, but apparently RaceRoom didn't like it. Hey! Excellent! Very Important Potato has added a command to the stream because he's just awesome like that. Apparently if you type in !live timing, which he has just done, it will give you the live timing for the session.
Mind these track limits, please, Dan.
Ah, why is RaceRoom invalidating my lap again? Let's go back and let's try it one more time. And if not, I'll just complete the lap and do the next one, because maybe RaceRoom's bugged out on me. But this is not good. This is time going down the pan. I'm not cutting the track in the final corner. Yep, left loads of room there, not running wide. Let's cross the line. Is it invalidated? Yep. So apparently this lap doesn't want to count.
This lap will be deleted.
So I've just got to finish this lap, and then hopefully the next one will count. So this is going to be 2 minutes that doesn't go anywhere, which is going to leave us with 8 minutes left in the session. Like I said, Brodie is 1/1000th of a second behind me on the leaderboard there. Shane 6/10 back. Yeah, I think it's a bug there, Kraken. No, because the on my heads-up display, and obviously on the overlays that you guys have got on the bottom of the screen as well, the lap time isn't currently counting. Normally it'd be up to, like, you know, 30, 40, 50 seconds or whatever on the bottom of the screen, next to where it shows you my personal best and the session best, which happen to be the same right now, which I'm very happy about. There's no time on the current lap. It's all sort of not zeroed, but kind of dashed out, which means that this lap doesn't count. So whenever you see that on my dashboard, that means that the lap isn't currently, it's not an active lap, basically. So for some reason RaceRoom keeps on glitching over the line, so I think I've just got to do a lap and, you know, cross all the timing beams and go for it again. Hey Raphael, good to see you, back in RaceRoom Ranked, it's been a while. Oh, if I could pin another window inside the headset, Raphael, I might consider doing that, but it might just kill off the performance of the stream entirely. But I'll definitely be watching the highlight videos of the Portugal WRC. I really like what they're doing with their YouTube channel, really. But you know what, in fact, the WEC YouTube channel, the WRC YouTube channel, I mean, IndyCar have been doing it for years, and F1 have got on board as well. But motorsport highlights and recaps and catch-ups, it's just so good on YouTube now. You've really got everything that you could possibly want if you're a motorsport fan. Right, 2 quiet laps incoming. I'll try and find some gap to Brodie here. Thank you, Liam. It does look like it's going to be that, doesn't it? It's a bit slower through the apex there. 10th down, although I gained a bit on exit.
Sector 1 is a 10th off your best.
Oh, wiggly on exit. Got the power down, traction control kicked in, killed the run. That would have been a good exit otherwise. Over the top there. Yeah, I'm losing another half a tenth here. It's not looking likely on this lap, so maybe it's going to have to be the next lap. Still losing time over the top of the mountain here. Just blend out of it. That's going to be wide. That's on the grass. Dirty tyres now for this part. Thought it was going into the wall, then had to steer out of it. Straight line the dipper. gained a 10th there, but lost it all on exit.
Sector 2 time is okay.
Still only a 10th down. That was so scruffy over the mountain there. There is definitely time to be found. There's definitely, if I can nail the perfect lap, which hopefully I can do next time round, then there's a 202 in this. But I know that Brody is going to do a 202 as well. Actually gained a bit of time there. Went in too hot to the final corner, compromised the exit. I was green on entry, red on exit. Here we go.
203.38. You're currently 0.08 off your best.
Oh, that's wide. Yep, that's wide. I just pushed too hard through the first corner. Right, let's go again. Let's go again. Bathurst 23. The sequel to the Le Mans 66 movie. Fingers crossed. What's Brody driving? Brody is driving the Bentley as well, so we are in identical machinery. Oh, way too hot into turn 1 then. Wow. What are you doing, Dan? Okay, realistically I've got 2 laps left to do this. So I'm not going to have enough time for 3. Why have I suddenly forgotten how to be able to do the first corner? What's going on then? I'm not braking later than them. I was braking before. Come on, RaceRoom. Here we go. Definitely only going to get 2 laps on the board now. Maximum focus. I'm not going to look at chat. I'm actually going to turn my headphones up a bit. Here we go.
Gonna validate this lap. Track limit.
Oh, you bugger. Alright, well I'm going to have 1 lap after this then. So I've got to finish this lap before the timing kicks in again. Okay then. Right, let's burn off as much fuel as possible. Let's get the weight down without overheating the tyres too much. 1 lap shootout after this.
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
I don't believe you either, Potato.
So looking at the live timing, there's 4 guys in the split that haven't raced.
What, like 0 completely?
Yeah, 0.
I know this lap's not going to count, but I'm only 300ths off my best so far, so there is definitely time in it. There is definitely time in it. Definitely time in it. Right, this is it. This is literally going to have to be my last lap, unless I abort within the first minute, so I'm going to turn off the comms. Turn my headphones up even more. Focus. Here we go. 1 lap. 1 lap. Only hard tyres available, Potato. That's the only compound they've got, mate. Okay, now it's a quiet lap. I can do that because I'm on the straight.
Sector 1 is a tenth off your pace. Sector 2 time is quick. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Ooh, 1.15 up. 0.14 up. Losing time down the straight here. We've got to nail these final couple of corners now. Lost the 10th. Good exit, there we go. It's a 10th up. It might be enough to just hold off Brody.
203.16, good lap. That's your quickest today.
I haven't got enough time for another lap. That is my last effort.
It's a tenth off your best.
That's my last effort. 203.156 on quali fuel. Save my best till last. That will do nicely. Oh. Woo. Woo-hoo. Okay, let's keep an eye on what Mr. Brody is doing. He's on a 203.295. I've got long left in the session. Let's put the fuel up. I'm going to check my pit stop presets. The interface on RaceRoom is very laggy, Potato. But the actual... is it stuttering itself? The footage? I mean, if it is... you haven't registered for tomorrow yet either, Potato. Get yourself on the registrations, mate. Or have you? I can't remember. Alright. 10 seconds left in the quali. 5, 4, 3... Unless he's doing a lap right now, this is pole.
Checking flags out, P1.
Not by much. Look at that, 203.156. I know there's a 202 in it. Thank you, Sticky. Good luck to you, mate. Whew. Yeah, make sure it's unmuted. Wow, that was close. We got a 3-minute warm-up, so I'm going to go out and do a practice pit stop again.
It was a rolling start, isn't it?
Standing start.
Yeah, it's meant to be rolling, but the actual server in the game says standing, so I think they've not set it up properly there, but it's all good.
Captain Coffee said there was a problem with some of the rolling start, and he's changed it to standing.
Your brakes are cold.
Ah, fair enough then. So we will be starting this race on pole.
Jump starts are on, so don't leave the line too early.
Oh, that'll be hilarious.
Yeah, I'm going to come in and do a...
Yeah, nice laps, nerds.
We're away.
I'm going to do a practice start in the pit lane once I come back. This is going to be a long, stressful race. Yep, definitely a practice start, JK. First time I've seen other cars for half hour. It's so strange, seeing and hearing all of the cars out on track again. Pretty sure that's Sticky ahead of me. He's the only person... Is it? No, it's not Sticky. I thought that was a Beamer. I thought I was a Z4 ahead of me. That's what using an Oculus Rift CV1 does. Makes things a little bit blurry in the distance. Back out of it. Well, I just saw the massive rear wing and rounded shape, Potato.
Like sector 3.
I know that Sticky's driving a Z4, the only person brave enough to do that here.
Yellow flag, sector 1.
Bentley on Bentley here. And back out of that, you can have that, mate.
We think Olive and Rivera have binned it in El Corno.
Let's do a practice pit stop, hey?
You need safety cars.
Oh, that's not going to be a good idea in the race.
Green flag, sector 1. Box in, 11.
Okay, here we go.
40 metres.
Alright, traction control needs to go way down for that. Let's try... where is it? 5. Let's try 4. No, 4's too much.
Have a drink, everyone.
Let's try... no.
Don't drink too much though.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Clap yacht for the win.
There we go. Alright.
Boy, if you're feeling real generous,
TC at
just push
minimum.
the join button next to the subscribe one, and for a low price of $2 a month, you can become a member and get these wonderful extras.
Thank you, Steve. I'm going to clip that and use that from now on. That was golden.
Nice voice.
You are talking about the AUSNZ channel, right?
Obviously, yeah.
Alright then, 2 hours.
Yeah, good luck, everyone.
Yeah, good luck.
Yep.
Make sure you got your race fuel on.
Yep, and a pit stop preset if you haven't already. Don't want to be messing around with your pit menu on Comrade Straight.
I've got about 20 pit stop presets for all different variations.
Excellent. Alright, best of luck everybody, have a good one. It's awesome to be doing
good
this
luck.
again.
Good luck, everyone.
Fuel's in, pit
Good luck,
strat is ready.
Oh, that black vet looks nice.
Let's
Yes.
do this. I don't know why I'm so nervous.
Nice rear end, eh?
That's
Go
what
to
she said.
vet, did you?
I'm looking at it.
First and only time I'll see
Thanks,
it. It's
Jojo.
Passing me, but yeah, nice.
Thanks, Potato. Thanks, Sean.
Sunny day here in RaceRoom.
Always is, isn't it?
A real surprise.
Alright, Dan, be ready. Green, green, green. Alright, 3 wide, you're the one. Clear right.
Sorry.
Rocket start from Shane. I just wheel spanned it way too much there. Brody's got me already off the line. Wowza. Okay, well that wasn't part of the plan, but now we're going to go into fuel save mode immediately.
Sorry, bro.
Cold brakes. Shane's up on the curbs up ahead.
Steam is now leading.
Nice and gently does it here. Oh, watch out on the back of Shane there. Full damage is enabled here. Don't want to get held up too much by Shane and lose the slipstream. On Brody up in the lead of the race. Oh
I'll
well.
let you go down the straight.
Now we're racing, mate. Go for it.
You let me go too?
And me.
How about me?
Yep, anyone.
Let's get the run out. Yeah, we're racing, Shane. Mate, you're in second. You earned it.
I was thinking long game.
He wants the draft.
That's a good point. I'll sit in behind Brody maybe. Anyway, I'll stay quiet now.
Oh, we need to get past Shane here. He's not letting us though. Why should he? I've just told him not to.
Be careful.
Sorry, Shane.
You're right.
Full on the brakes there, mate. Sorry.
Alright, I didn't need those 4 points.
On your left. Clear left.
Sorry about fucking up at the start there, people.
I'm sorry, I managed to dodge you.
Left side, clear left.
Right, we need to get him somewhere. But I don't want him to just let me pass, because
The start, Andrew.
that's not the point of racing.
By a long way too. It wasn't even close.
I did see some movement.
Car right. Still there, clear right.
Okay, Dan, our refueling window will open after 49 minutes. Closes at about 1.
Car right. Still there, clear to the right.
Oh, I've got to try it. I've got to try it. I'm not going to do anything too risky. But now I'm not tucked in right behind him. Oh, I am on the grass, though. What are you doing there, Dan? Slow down as well.
Keep it nice and tidy.
Very scruffy start to the race here. Right, let's get some slipstream here. Got a bit of a train in behind us here. That's all thanks to that terrible start, which nobody really asked for or needed. Yet here we are, stuck out in third, and we have the pace for the lead. We're just not in the position for it. So I've got to play long game as well, Shane. Got to play long game as well, mate. Chevy's not as good on the brakes.
The leader has just done a 205.44. The car ahead has just done a 205.83.
But it does have the legs on the straight, though. Gonna have to try and get him on exit, on entry here.
Hold your line. Hold your line.
Is he still there?
Still there.
He's still there. Oh, he's on the inside.
Still there. Clear to the left.
Have it. Nice one.
Got him. There we go. Up to second. Whew. Not gonna lie, I was a little bit clenched there. Alright, let's go and get Brody. Let's go and get back onto his tail end again.
That's Dan.
Not gonna lie, was a little bit clenched there. That's a back out save going into the wall there.
The active hill behind us now.
Alright, let's pull away from Shane. Got Jose Paolo in 4th, Clinty in 5th, Rangy down in 6th as well. Ideally, we need to try and keep our fuel per lap below 3.6.
Wouldn't have been much joy in that.
No.
What, sticking it in the wall?
Fastest lap for Steen, 204.88. Okay, Dan, don't let this guy distract you. You've just done a 205.07. Sectors 2 and 3 are 2/10 down. Sector 1 time's okay.
Right down your inside, and they park it on the apex, aren't they good?
Alright, so 204.8 for Brody, 205 point flat for me. Only lost 2/10 on that lap there. Right, 1 hour 53 to go. Seems like we've been racing forever already. Let's go and get Mr. Broadster. Oh, not with an apex like that, you won't, mate. Wow. Well, I think Shane got into the wall behind me a little bit there.
Incident Sector 3, yellow flag. Green flag in Sector 3. Smith has just retired.
There's our first guy out of the race. Down to 25.
Battering ram down here. I've got like 14 incident points already.
Oh, good on you. Not Mr. Burnell, is it, by any chance?
The very culprit.
Oh, I had to back out of it again. Bit of understeer there. I want to say a bit massive understeer there. What do you guys reckon in chat? What about getting your votes in? Any votes yes or votes no? We're looking, well, my headset overlay is not updated with the votes, so I can't tell where we're at the moment. Shane definitely keeping with me there, wow. Epic on the brakes. Always yes, John.
Your fastest lap for Steam 204.72. Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered. That lap was a 205.08.
So pretty much identical to my previous lap. Thank you, Donny, George, JDF. Donny believes! Oh, I believe as well, but I'm losing a couple of tenths per lap to Brody here. This is not how it's meant to go, but this is how it is going, so deal with it and do something about it. Brody might stuff it up, unlikely, you never know.
Yellow flag, sector 3.
I just got to improve my pace. I just got to get down into the mid 204s if I want to be on with him. Not by getting up on two wheels like that, you won't.
Sector 3.
Way too much curb there. Bit more patience on the apex that time. Look at the delta there. Hey, LF! Just gained a tenth on the exit there because I just had a little bit more of a lift mid-corner. It seems slower at the time, but you really reap the benefits all the way down the next straight. Yeah, Shane's really closing up on brakes there. That must be the extra speed from the slipstream behind, only 6 tenths. He's saving fuel like a hero right now, probably. Excellent, 2 tenths up on this lap.
New fastest lap for Steam 204.70.
Brody!
Okay, Dan, we're matching race pace. That lap was a 204.80. The guy behind has just done a 204.92.
Doesn't matter what I do, he's always got to be 2 tenths quicker. I go and set a personal best of a 204.8, he goes and smashes in a 204.6.
Gap to Hill behind is now 0.8.
We are dropping Shane ever so slightly though, which is good. Bit less pressure from behind. Well, it was a bit understeery there, Dave. Get the drive out, that's good. Carry that momentum all the way up the hill here. 4th, early turn in, early lift. Just between the walls.
Sector 3 is yellow.
Don't put it up on 2 wheels that lap and immediately gain a tenth of a second. Don't run wide that lap, immediately gain another tenth of a second. Sweet. These have been bopped, Donk. I'm not sure on the exact boppifications, but it is on the RaceRoom Discord. It's all listed there. I know the Bentley's at 99% engine power and I think it's got 7 or 8 kilos of ballast. I'm not too sure either, sim racing with handicap 502. I mean, the Porsche's not a bad car to drive, but I was voted to drive this Bentley. I don't think I saw a single Porsche on the grid, even though it's got 100% engine power and 0 ballast, you know? I mean, I'm probably going to be corrected. There may be 1 or 2 Porsches here. I don't remember seeing any in the timings pages. Okay, this is going to be my best lap of the race so far. What's Brody done?
That's the fastest lap. That was 204.64.
Got someone coming out the pits here. Who's this? Clay Vernal. I'm going to keep to the right. Thank you, Clay.
Left side, clear left.
Used a bit too much fuel that lap. 205.3 for Brody. 204.6 for me. He had a bit of a wobble somewhere there. Gap is now down under 2 seconds.
Okay, down. You're reeling. Steam in. The gap is 1.9 seconds.
I did just make that up, Sean, bopifications, but isn't it such a good word, right? Oh, missed that apex massively, and there's a wall I do not want to say hello to. Or welcome. Can do on that wall.
It's called understeer, Sticky.
Then up again on this lap too. I do need to bring those gear shifts down a bit lower in the rev range. Because, yeah, that fuel needs to stay, excuse me, below 3.6 litres a lap. I need to cross the line. You can see my fuel estimate. I need to cross the line with an integer number. If it's like 0.9 or 0.8 of a lap, then I've not saved enough fuel, because I want to stretch this tank as far as possible, and if I keep it under 3.6, I can get an extra lap on the stint, which means less time spent in the pits refueling.
That's your fastest lap for...
Oh, Brody, stop it!
204.48.
Alright, show offs.
That last lap was at 204.74. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Goes and does a 204.4, I do a 204.6 again! Oh, 204.7, 3/10 I lost him on that lap. And I stuffed up the first corner as well. Fuel was also 3.6 litres a lap, so I just need to rein it in. I just need to play the long game here. Wow, lost a couple of tenths there. Mate!
Dodging them there, Sticky.
Yeah, he just moved. He moved on there. He didn't hold his line. He just moved on the track.
Brody's in the Bentley as well, by the way, Donk.
I looked, come around the corner, saw you dodging it. Oh, shit.
So we're in equal machinery here.
They got Lee got taken out there.
Oh, did you get taken out?
No, Lee sort of did that all by himself.
Oh, okay.
The gap to Steam ahead is now 2.4 seconds.
Gap back up to 2.4. There we go, nice drive. Shift at the first red light. We're really dropping Shane now. Shane's dropped into the mid 205s. Me and Brody, only a few tenths in it. 1 hour 43 to go. Long way to go here. Missed that apex. But I got the exit, didn't lose too much time there. It's going to be another PB for me. Just
you passed, then he held me up for a bit and then slowed down right on the racing line.
You've just done a 204.
Yeah, he let me pass in a weird spot, man.
Yeah. Yeah, he was right on the fast line, and all of a sudden he lifted off to let me pass. And oh, Jesus.
205 flat for Brody there, 6 tenths down on his best lap.
Lost me die.
Whereas that was my best lap of the race. And I'm 2 tenths up on this one as well. Wow. Make that 4 tenths.
3 times on the opening lap.
He's part of AUSNZ Racing, apparently.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen them before.
Just needs to learn to.
The gap to Steam in front is now 1.7.
There we go, that was a good run. car's really starting to come alive now on lower fuel. I wouldn't say low fuel because there's still a decent amount in the tank here. Oh, tap on the wall on the right there. Now that I've had some time with the direct drive wheel, do I have any complaints or praises? 99% praises. The only complaint I would have, and this probably isn't specific to direct drive wheels, it's probably specific to this one. The wheel disconnects sometimes. The buttons and shifters stop working. I don't know what that's all about, but it's very annoying. I have to take the wheel off and reattach it back again. This is looking promising to be a good lap. Alright, 3.5 tenths of a second up.
Fastest lap.
There we go.
Time was 2:04.29.
Brody 2:05.1. I took 9 tenths of a second out of him that lap. Gap is now down to like 1.5 seconds or so. A few more of these and we'll be back on his tail in slipstream again, and that will make it much easier to keep up with him. Or maybe he's playing. Maybe he's driving to a number for fuel. But again, so am I. 3.59 litres that lap. That's right on target for me, that's good. But I do need to remember to shift early.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag Sector 3. Gap to Steen ahead is now 1.2 seconds.
Okay, 1.2. We are still closing on this lap as well. That's good. I'm a couple of tenths down on my best effort.
Ooh.
That's a rangy wobble noise if ever I heard one. And that's a massive understeer noise as well. Wow. Brake too late, ran it wide to the left, couldn't slow it down for Forest Elbow.
Hank.
And now I'm half a second back. Yeah, the Bentley is so good. It just feels so secure on the track. Actually, I shouldn't say things like that. That's just asking for trouble. Use a bit of the curbs. That was 4 tenths down that time. What's Brody done? 2:04.4.
We're matching race pace. Your lap time was 2:04.75. Sector 3 is 2 tenths off the pace.
Plus 3 tenths to Brody that time. Although my fuel was a 3.57. But I didn't cross the lap with 22 litres, it was like 21.9, so I need to save. I need to get under that number now. So if I can just get in, if I can get into the slipstream, I can save fuel behind Brody. And lift off on the straights, you know? That will really help if I can just get a few more tenths on him.
Yellow flag in Sector 3. Sector 3 is clear. The gap to Steen ahead is now 1.8 seconds.
Right, Brody's pulled out a bit of a gap there on me. Oh, big wiggle on the rear then. Really had to back out of it. And again, 4 tenths down on this lap. Yeah, Brody's found some pace again. He's... it's so frustrating. Every time I think I'm getting closer to him, he manages to pull an extra few tenths on me. Default setup, by the way, Donk SimRacing. Save from the front ride height being 1 click higher, the rear wing being 1 click lower, and the rear ride height being like 3 clicks lower, maybe?
Alright, Dan, we're matching race pace. The last lap time was at 2:04.
Go faster, please, Brody.
No, I'm just being consistent.
There's another 3/10 off Brody then, so he's pulled another 3/10 on me.
Peter, perfect.
Well, I mean, default is in very minimal
an engine
changes
map
to
3.
default, Donk.
Yeah, he's trolling.
Who isn't on that map 3? That's the map of choice.
Oh, don't crush my dreams like that, people.
How many litres per lap, Dan?
Probably too many.
Okay. I'm driving to a fuel number.
I'm just driving till I'm out of fuel.
Yeah, that's me.
I can see a fuel number from here.
Yeah, lots of numbers.
The gap to Steam ahead is increasing. It's now 2.1 seconds.
I'm not quick enough to win on merit, so I've got to try and win on... not win, but do well on strategy.
Engine map is available for me. I'm running on engine map 5. Probably using too much fuel. I could probably knock it down to engine map 4, but then I'll lose too much pace. I always find it's better to short shift and then just drive flat out instead of trying to cruise it down, because you get into a rhythm when you fuel save that's not good in terms of lap times, because you're not driving to the car's potential. You kind of forget how fast it can go. You don't push the tyres, you may have more grip than you think. But it's probably a very dangerous way to drive it on the limit for 2 hours. So it is an endurance race. Gotta play it safe.
The lap time was at 2:04.85. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
So 2:04.8 for me, 2:04.4 for Brody again. Oh, he's consistently pulling 3/10. We've both got into our rhythms. Like, we're running laps within a tenth of our times, but he's his are faster than mine. I don't think the tyres are going off too badly here. I don't think that's the issue here. I think I'm just not driving to the best of my ability. I need to try and match my delta and get back a few tenths faster than him, not slower than him, whilst also saving fuel.
In the gap's now 1.8.
I must have had a wobble somewhere there though. We're back under 2 seconds again. What a great tense race so far though. I'm absolutely harassing this thing round the track. I'm not leaving anything on the table. You can't when you're racing Brody. Guy is a Bathurst monster. That was a good exit. Let me just check my pit strats. There we go, fuel and tyres. I don't think I'm going to make a full set of tyres last at this rate. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make a full race on one set of tyres, because oh, too late there. I mean, maybe I could, because the front right's only at 76%. We're more than a quarter of the way through, so theoretically I could. I think realistically, the time that you save, I think it's like 20 seconds in the stop. You're going to lose that so easily on old tyres.
We're quickest at the moment. That was 2:04.41. We need to find a tent in sector 2.
Brody did a 2:05.2. I did a 2:04.1. So Brody keeps on pumping in laps that are 3 tenths faster than me, and then he'll do a shocker that's a second off his pace, while I just keep on, you know, pumping him in. So I guess he's giving me that false hope again. He's just making that Bentley just a bit bigger on my windscreen, just to give me a bit of false hope.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
We are coming up some...
Coffee's gone off in the dipper.
We're coming up on some traffic as well here.
2.1 seconds. 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 2.1
I saw on the relative and up the mountain there's a car, I think about 4 seconds up the road.
Steam in front is now 1.2.
Okay, whoa, almost within a second. Yeah, we're coming up on some traffic here. Hopefully I can catch this guy on the straight. Get him on the straight, who is it? Amir. Get the run, there we go. Tuba.
Oh, don't crash right in front of me.
Don't forget, you guys can watch.
No, Sticky, I've got 69 litres left.
You guys can watch Brody's race, by the way, if you want. If you type into chat,
Just over the top. Nice.
exclamation mark Brody in chat. If you type that in chat, it'll come up with a link to his Twitch page. Open that up on a second tab, and away you go. Thanks, Amir. Thank you. If you want to watch the race from his perspective and see how absolutely the opposite of me he is, Mr. Calm, Mr. Unflappable.
Sector 2 is yellow. We're quickest right now. You've just done a 204.40. We think that Hollowell has gone off in the dipper.
Oh, Mark. Mark stacked it. So 204.3 for me, 205.1 for Brody. That's another 8 tenths or so. We're now in the slipstream range, so it's now fuel save time. We've managed to get our fuel back as well. Right, it's on. How do we play it from here? Do we go for the attack, or do we just size him up for a few laps? Play it safe, save fuel, make it safe. So we don't want to get past him and give him the fuel saving advantage then. He might be trying to play it cool and let me pass. I don't know, why am I trying to second guess him? Just focus on your own race, Dan.
It's pitting from P23. He should come out close in front of you.
Brody got a good runner. We are within 4 tenths of a second. Potato! Dirty potato tactics there, mate. Oh, this is perfect. Look how much I'm lifting off.
Stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
Obviously, with the increased speed, our braking zones are going to be longer as well. So I just have to factor that into the mix. Let's make him sweat for a bit. Let's make him sweat for a bit, shall we?
You're matching race pace. That last lap was a 204.63.
204.6 for me, 205 flat for Brody. He's definitely struggling. Fuel use that lap was a 3.4. That's excellent. He's defending. He thinks I'm attacking. He thinks I'm going for it. As long as we don't lose too much time and bring Shane back into the mix. This is fine. This is fine. Just size him up, see where he's weak. And then pounce. Because as soon as I get past him, he has the advantage on straight line speed and fuel use.
Okay, mate, watch for a mistake.
Unlikely with this guy, but you never know. More likely from me. Just like that. Way too wide there. Oh, terrible exit through Forest Elbow. And he's gone.
Mate, you don't want to park it there.
Now 0.9.
Try not to. Try not to.
1.2 ahead of me. That was a shocking sector. Maybe he's running a low ride height setup. Maybe he is on a lower fuel map, we'll see.
Hollowell has retired.
Oh, Mark's out! Oh no, Mark!
Stuffed the engine in the wall, mate.
It was pretty significant from behind.
Oh, mate, gutted
A
for
little
you.
bit out of shape down through the dipper and then
Hey,
bang
Vushel!
into the wall. Engine's toast. I'll get out of the game and come watch the stream again.
Yeah, Brody is definitely driving to a number here.
Just done a 205.58.
Okay.
Alright, Dan, you've used half your fuel.
Fuel's looking really good now. Thanks for the shill links, Potato! Love you, love your work, mate. Oh! Clonk. Don't want to do that. I think I've, suspension should be okay. Just a light tap on the mirror, but that is unwanted incident points. I'm only at 6 at the moment, and the only reason I've got 4 of those is because I was just a very light tap on the brakes into Shane on the first lap into the rear, just while the brakes were still cold and we were all still finding our feet. No damage, no incident in terms of like lost track position or anything, but yeah, the lightest of touches. More traffic, got some more traffic here. How is this going to play out? Who is it? It's Stephen Coe. He will be a gentleman about this. He always is.
Go right down here, guys.
Cheers, Steve.
Thanks, Steve. Don't mind if I use some of that slipstream as well.
Side. Clear left.
Remember, earlier braking point, mate. Back within half a second again, that's good. And now we've got a little bit of fuel to burn. Boggy! Good to see you, Bogstar. 1 hour 24 to go. Liam Murray called it, except it's the other way round.
204.87.
Oh, no idea at all, Donk. That news was as much of a surprise to me as it was to you guys.
Okay, Dan, keep Brandon under pressure. He'll make a mistake.
Okay. Right on the tail of Brody again now.
Sector 3 is now yellow.
He's definitely 100% driving to a fuel number.
Woodton has gone off in the chase.
There's no way I can consistently catch him like this. Not based on the start of the race pace. He tried to pull a gap and he's been trying to defend it since.
Sector 2 is clear.
Yeah, back out of that.
We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
That rear was going round. There's no way I was trying to turn in then. That would have been straight in the fence.
Sector 3 is green.
Better to take the instant points. Didn't gain too much time. Lost a lot of time actually. 9/10 down on my PB. Discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. You know when it's not going to stick. Just abort,
Go
you know?
right down here, guys.
Thanks, Steve.
Yeah, but that's the thing, Dunk. If I get past Brody, he's got the toe. So it's a little game of cat and mouse. Or should I say kangaroo and possum? Or should I say drop bear and hoop snake? It's a game of drop bear and hoop snake is what we've got right now.
Stay close, there might be a chance here.
It could be a game of ibis and kookaburra. You never know. So many games. Tactics. Lots of tactics. But it doesn't matter how many tactics we put into it, Donk. If I want to win this race, I've got to overtake him at some point. Whether it's in the pits, or whether it's on the track, I'm going to have to basically press the send it button. Oh, sorry to see you out of the race, Mark. Oh, big understeer there. Well, lucky for you, Potato. That big green neutral button, I've actually got it mapped to kick you out of chat and Discord at the same time. So in your interest, I probably don't want to press that button, mate. Really short shifting it here now, save some fuel. Thank you, Dunk.
Go left, mate. Thanks,
Thank you, mate. I've got to try something here. We are pulling away from Shane. 15 seconds down the road now. We've lapped Sticky, but I think we did that in the pits.
O'Brien's just retired from the race.
Oh, Sticky's out. What happened, mate?
Oh, my game keys.
Will do, Chiba.
Stay close, wait for him to make a mistake. We're matching race pace. That lap was a 2:04.86.
For your reference now, Mark, I am driving to a fuel number. I just didn't want to say it over comms to Brody. 3.6 litres.
First game, alright. Good luck, guys.
Tell us the first, Sticky, and head to go and get another beer.
Ah, that sucks for Sticky. Right, let's put some pressure on Brody now. He's quite the unflappable character, Mr. Broadster. Let's see if we can do something. Not through there with that amount of understeer, jeez. Oh, tap on the inside. That's not good. Suspension seems okay. Didn't get an instant point for it.
Don't wait too long. Find that gap.
Really pushing this car to the limit now. Oh, Sticky, I'm devoed for you, mate. That's rotten. Oh well, thanks for giving it a crack anyway, mate. It's awesome to have you in the grid. Awesome to have you in the field, sir. That slipstream is so powerful, wow! I caught so much time on Brody then.
Sector 3 is yellow. Yellow flag.
Got someone off on the right there.
Green
Coming
flag.
back on track.
Car right.
Let's do it.
Hold your line. Clear right. Car
Ooh.
right. Clear. Clear to the right.
Oh, that was awkward.
Your last lap time was 2:05.43. Come on down. Nicely done.
Sorry, Brody, I didn't mean to box you in there, mate. I just didn't expect him to be braking so early.
What he was doing.
Yeah, I didn't expect him to brake so soon. I didn't mean to box you in. Sorry, mate.
Not your fault.
All right, in the lead. Crime of opportunity. Right. Roll reversal. Let's see what kind of pace we can pull on Brody here. Brody here? Brain is melting after only 40 minutes.
No mistakes.
Thanks, mate.
He's going to have massive slipstream down here, though. So I got to slow it down at Forest Elbow. And I've got to try and keep my fuel below 3.6. Well, I mean, I could probably use a little bit more now, because I managed to do a few laps at 3.45. That was way under my number, so I do have a little bit to burn. He's definitely going to save fuel behind me, so I need to try and break the tow mark. Hopefully he saves too much fuel. We've got 11 and a half laps left in this tank.
Looking good. You're in the lead. That lap was at 2:05.62.
Way too high into turn 1 there. Oh, Brody was as well. He's over a second back now. Is he going to break that toe? I'm going to pull to the right and see if he follows me. I'm going to pull to the left and see if he follows me.
Steam behind us now.
Yep, he's trying to get as much slipstream as possible, save that fuel. Right, I'm going to convert this into a quiet lap here to try and pull a gap over the mountains, so let's do everything we can to break that gap. Oh!
Right side, clear to the right.
Oh, blood bite breaking on the racing line there. I know he's trying to get out of the way. But that's just awkward. Wow. Brody's right in behind me now as well. My VR settings for RaceRoom. Cool thoughts.
Sector 1 is yellow.
I don't think I've ever made a VR settings video or anything for RaceRoom.
Okay, down. Hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth.
Send me a direct message. I'll take some screenshots after the race for you. That was very hairy. Indeed, Donk. Hey, Mark. That was a bit sketch, but it is what it is. Just got to react to those situations. But if you can anticipate them, that's even better. Alright, well that lap wasn't to plan. I didn't really pull a gap at all, huh?
That lap was at 2:05.53. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Yeah, Brody's just sat there saving fuel. Yeah, I'll concentrate, Cool Thud. Good one, mate. But yeah, send me a message. I'll sort you out with my settings later, sir. Personal best incoming, fastest lap of the race. Here we go.
The gap to steam behind is increasing. It's now 1.3.
King Carrot, good to see ya. Lost a few tenths over the top, but that was a good exit. We dropped Brody, he's back to 1.5. We've got out of the tow. Yeah, you better not mention that, Donk. No horsing around, mate. No bother. Alright. 1 hour and 12 remaining. We're definitely going to get way past the halfway mark on fuel. Half a second off my best there.
We're currently setting the pace. That lap time was 2:04.84.
204.8 for me, 205.6 for Brody. Dropped him by 8 tenths on that lap. Trying to get past him. Actually, getting past him was the right thing to do. We are dropping him, unless he's playing a long game here. Brody very well could be playing the long game here in this race. He's got some kind of strat up his sleeve. We'll see. The only counter to a sneaky strat is just drive fast. That's all I can do to defend. Hello, Mr. Canada. I'll read your name out properly when I'm not hurling through the top of the mountain here at Bathurst. That was close to the wall. 4 tenths down on this lap. Nice run out. Excellent. Gaining time here. Gap to Brody now over 1.5 seconds. Vidasagi. Hello, Vidasagi.
The gap to Steve behind is now 1.6.
Okay, we're pulling away. Fuel use is creeping up again, but that's fine. We got fuel to burn. After saving a bit behind Brody for fuel laps then, we need to not return the favour. I need to make sure he can't save any fuel behind me. How's that for strats?
Set in the pace. That lap time was 204.68.
204.6 for me, 205 flat. 2.5 flat. 205.0 for Brody. I thought it was your birthday tomorrow, Sticky. I didn't realise your birthday today. Oh, well, I didn't realise that then. Can I get some massive happy birthdays in chat for Mr. Stick Death 1980? What a legend. Happy birthday, man. 21 again. Oh, good one, King Carrot. Oh, I'm definitely going to check out your Facebook later then, Sticky.
Gap to Steam behind is now 2.0 seconds.
Wow, the big 4-0. Congrats, mate. You survived. Alright, it's my best lap for a while, this one. Down in the 2.0.
We're setting the pace.
Pause.
204.46. Your times are good in all three sectors.
Nice, 2.044. 2.051 for Brody, that's another 7 tenths, and I'm still below my fuel number. Gap up to like 3 seconds now. We've got some traffic, it's Lee Miller, Mr. Bishy. Ah, I was a bit slidey there. It was a bit slidey again, still only a 10th down though, that's good. Keeping the pace in it. Oh! He's in the wall, I had to avoid it there.
Side. He's still
Lost
there.
the second, that's not good. Hope your car's alright.
Clear to the right.
That looked like a decent hit there, Lee. Your car's alright, mate.
Oh, no, it's just been stuck for a while. I've just been nursing it to my pit window.
Oh, bugger. Sorry to hear that, mate. Hey, Tay, good to see you. Yeah, that was close. Woo. Brody back in like a second and a half now. That's just what the traffic does. It gives and it takes away.
You've just done a 205.52.
205.5 for me. 205.1 for Brody. So still, even with that, I only lost 4 tenths. That's not too bad.
The gap to Steen behind is now 2.0.
Okay, definitely out of slipstream range. Just need to pull that gap. Just need to be consistent. Very slidey there. SimRacer's Arms, good to see you. Hello. Almost approaching the halfway point of the race. No need to make a pit stop yet. Still got another 12 minutes or so of fuel in the car. Maybe another 5 laps.
You're now in the lead.
Yeah, and a bit of understeer there. So I'm definitely going to change tyres because my front right is at 51% and I'm not at the hour mark remaining yet.
That looks like a rangy special, very tailored.
So
Gap to Steen.
it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. So if I keep these tyres, not only am I not going to make it to the end, I'm going to be horribly slow. So tyres is the only option for me. I was considering keeping the tyres on and double stinting them for the race, but they're not in a condition to do that. That'd be a surefire way of throwing the race away. Now Brody, on the other hand, depending on how his tyres are going, he might have saved tyres. Maybe that's what he's doing.
5.32.
In which case, he is going to be saving himself a whopping 20 or 30 seconds in the pit stop. Let's have a look, actually. So fuel and tyres is 51. Fuel only is 23. So it's about 25 seconds.
Alright, Dan. Pit window open.
25 seconds, basically, what you're going to be saving. So you're going to need to do about 30 laps on all tyres. Oh, that's in a bit deep. And 30 laps on all tyres is just not a good idea. You're going to lose way more than a second a lap, and you need to be losing no more than like 0.75 a lap to make it work. But Brody might be able to make it work. Maybe he can jump ahead of me in the pit stop, and then he's going to have to like conserve and defend for the whole race. Maybe he'll do that strat, we'll see. If he comes out the pits 20 seconds ahead of me, then you know what he's done. He's not changed tyres. But I definitely have to. This lap's not too good though, 7 tenths down.
Okay, Dan, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Okay, I need to get back into the 204s again here. Gap to Brody's now over 3 seconds. He could also jump me in the pit stop if he takes less fuel on board. If he's saving fuel, he's going to have a shorter pit stop. He may jump me there, but then we'll be behind him. We can use the slipstream to get back past him again. I don't know how this is going to play out. That's why we're doing this. The strategy, it could go any way, guys. It looks like I'm pulling away at the moment, but I genuinely don't know what Brody's doing. You guys can find out. You can go and watch his stream. Exclamation mark Brody in chat.
It's now 2.8 seconds. We're quickest right now. The lap time was at 2:05.00.
2:05.00 for me.
2:06 off the pace.
2:05.6 for Brody, so another 0.6 on him that lap. He is definitely driving to a number, trying to save another lap of fuel. So absolutely have to nail the pit stop, the pit entry and the pit exit. Everything about it has to be seamless. No overshooting my pit box like I did in the practice session. Reese Milton, thank you for the subscribe. Hope you're enjoying the race. Or maybe you've just subscribed watching a completely random video unrelated to this live stream, in which case, thank you, I still appreciate it. Oh, a bit of grass there on the right. There's a bit more grass beyond the fence though here at Bathurst, if you know what I'm saying. Nothing to see. The lightest of grazes. Didn't even take paint off the wing mirror there. Although again, 0.7 down on this lap. It's not as fast as I could do. Thank you, Sticky, for the 169. And that sounds so wrong when you say it out loud.
Steam behind us now, 2.7. That's half distance. Should be about 7 minutes of fuel left.
Okay, down Mountain Straight, I'm going to check I've actually got the right strategy selected. I've switched it back to the tyre strat in my presets. Because obviously I was comparing it to see what the difference was.
That's alright,
Currently
mate.
setting the pace. Your lap time was 2:05.02.
Watch out for him when you go past him. He has a tendency to dive bomb you into the corner.
Yeah, he's all over the
fuel and
place.
tyres. 2:05 flat for me. 2:05.1 for Brody.
That doesn't mean he's not going to try and come back at you.
Only gained a 10th on that lap. Oh, big wiggle there. Tyres are definitely starting to go. Goodness. 3 laps left. Oh, I got cramp in my left foot. Oh, my toes just curled up on me then. Ow. That cost me half a second. Toe cramp. You can put a number on it. 0.5. To make sure I stay hydrated and have a drink at the pit stop.
Gap to Steam behind is now 3.3.
That's another reason to take tyres. Longer pit stop, more water. Coming up on Chuck here.
Right side. Clear
Thank you,
right.
Chuck.
You're clear.
1.3 down on this lap though. So it may seem like a boring phase of the race at the moment with not much happening, but this is the key part of the race. So much is happening. Building of gaps and deployment of strategies and all that kind of thing. It's all going to shake out in the next 10 minutes or so in this race once these pit stops start to happen.
168. Alright, Dan. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Okay, so this lap and one more. 2:05.6 for me, 2:05.2 for Brody. He got me by 0.4 that lap. The rascal. Yeah, those tyres are feeling very average.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Sector 2's green.
Ooh, it's nice and close to the wall there. Bit of a confidence lift through the middle there. Oh, very close to the wall there. Brody about 2.5 seconds back at the moment. Are we still on map 5 here? Yep, we're still on map 5, which is what I've been using for the whole race. So next time round,
Steam behind is now
pit stop.
3.1 seconds.
3.1 seconds to Brody, there we go. Oh yep, tyres are going big time here. Right.
The quickest at the moment. That lap time was 2:05.12. Sector 2 is 0.32 off the pace. Okay, Dan, very little fuel left. Coming to
2:05.1 for me. Brody's pitted. Brody's pitted.
Okay, pit stop requested.
100 litres of fuel and hard tyres. Probably a little bit too much fuel, but I want to be safe. Okay, this is it. Brody's in the pits. This is time to find out whether he's taking tyres or not. Bentley fuel tank is 115. I don't need a full tank to get me to the end. In fact, I might only need about 95, but I'm just playing it safe. I'm just going to play it safe. I might regret that at the end of the race, but we'll see. Could cost me those vital few seconds.
Expect you'll be coming out of the pits into clear air. When we exit the pits, we should be in position a few seconds behind Graham. We're running on fumes, mate, in this lap.
Yeah, these tyres are shot now. No way these tyres ever make it to the end. Let me just check my strat one more time. Okay, I'm gonna take. No, I'm gonna keep it at 100. Got a bad feeling about changing my fuel less than 100.
2 litres left.
Alright, here we go. Coming into the pits. Has Brody jumped us? We'll find out very soon.
Box in 1140 metres.
There we go. Just made it into our pit box. Let's get some water quick before the fuel and the tyres go in. Hope you guys are enjoying the race. If so, don't forget to leave it a like, say hi in chat, and subscribe. Because I kind of do these things all the time. Not specifically RaceRoom ranked all the time, but races like this. This is my jam, guys. So if you're new here, then good to see you. Come on, car. Come on, car. Where's Brody? Where's Brody? Look on the relative bottom left. Bottom right, sorry. Come on. Tyres, come on. Come on. It's just taking forever, come on.
We're done, go, go.
7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. He's going through the final corner now. It's going to be close. Where's that relative bottom right? Where's Brody?
There's a car behind, take care, rejoin him.
There he is, we maintained it!
Cold brakes all round, be careful.
We maintained it, 2.5 seconds. Okay, cold brakes, brand new tyres. We are good to go until the end of the race. We can use full res and full fuel now. Maximum attack. Oh, that just turned in then. That's such a nice feeling after old tyres. It gripped. It actually gripped. Still cold, Dan, be careful. Don't stick it in the fence, brakes are cold. But we are still in the lead of the race. Just take it easy. Take it easy. Bring it in, and then I'm going to go for a couple of quiet laps just to get into the flow of it here. Coming back up on Chuck again.
The gap to Steen behind is now 3.9 seconds. Sector 3 is clear, green flag.
Car left, clear to the left.
That's just an awkward place to catch someone. Nothing that either driver can do about it. Okay. Lost a bit of time. Brody only 1.5 back now.
Okay, Dan, you're reeling. Smart in. The gap is now 16 seconds.
Now, Dave Smart, has he not changed tyres or something? He's way out front. 19 seconds. Or maybe he's not pitted yet. Maybe he's managed to squeeze another lap of fuel out of it, which is mighty impressive if he has.
The leader, Smartin, is pitting.
Oh no, there we go. He's coming in the pits. He just managed to squeeze his fuel another lap. That's all there was to it. Okay, quiet lap incoming. Let's focus. Let's get into the rhythm on these new set of tyres. Here we go. Enjoy the sound of the Bentley at Bathurst.
Gap to Steen behind is now 2.3.
Right side, clear right.
And there we go, that's a quiet lap almost of Bathurst. I'm going to do it just before the line. Got a bit caught out by Takafuji there braking.
Setting the pace. That lap was a 2:04.86.
I didn't mean to dive bomb him up the inside, but that's just what happens because he braked a bit earlier.
Coffee is now retired.
Right, so that was a 2:04.8. Brody a 2:04.6. There's the 2/10. The fresh set of tyres, 0.2 of a second that he was pulling on me at the start of the race. The only difference is now I'm ahead of him. Oh, that was skatey. And good to see you as well, by the Nick. By the Nick, good to see you as well, by the way, Nick. Anything to prove you wrong, mate, I'll do. So if you threaten me with a non-quiet lap, I'm going to do one. I see what you did there, Nick, and I thoroughly enjoy it.
Right side, clear right, you're clear.
That's Amir letting us through. Absolutely no time lost there at all. Apart from me overcooking it into Forest Elbow and doing it all by myself. Nick Potato, for old time's sake, I'm probably going to vote for the Orica 07. I know I shouldn't, but I probably am. What do you guys think? If you're happy with that, I feel like I've gained a lot of sim racing experience since I last drove it. That will definitely help me drive it a lot better. I'm going to go in for another quiet-ish lap now, because I think Brody is definitely putting the hammer down and trying to catch. Why wouldn't he?
The gap to Steam behind is increasing. It's now 2.4. That last lap was a 204.89.
204.89 for me, 204.8 flat for Brody. Gained less than a tenth on me that lap. When Nick De Silva complains about a car, it's actually a compliment. Like, Nick's one of those people that complains about things when he's happy. So if he's complaining about it, that's a good sign. Oh, what do you mean, Nick? We all know you love traffic.
Thanks, Dave.
Okay, here we're coming up on Blood Bite.
Car right, clear right.
Thank you, sir. That was incredibly respectful. Left me loads of room at Forest Elbow. Thank you, Blood Bite. Alright, Brody.
That wasn't Steve.
is I'll give it a go. I'll have a look after the race sticky. I feel like I've missed part of a conversation of you and Dong here. With 43 minutes remaining, Brody's catching. Now he's the one hunting that slipstream. That was a good exit though. That's going to be my best lap for a few laps. 204.6, 247.
204.70. Okay, lap times are pretty consistent.
What did Brody do though? I bet it was faster. Yep, 204.5. Got 2 tenths on me. Well, 10th and a half anyway.
The gap to Steam behind is increasing. It's now 2.4.
He says it's increasing, but the lap times say otherwise. I've really got to try and gain a few more tenths back somewhere, get back on the pace, because this was round about the time in the first stint that I set that fastest lap of the race. And to be honest, I've got less fuel in now, so theoretically I should be a bit faster. But I'm also a bit fatigued because I've been going at this for an hour and 20 now. I'm not just going at this flat out for an hour and 20, because Brody's the kind of guy who does not let you rest for one moment. There we go, that was good. That was good. That felt really good. 3 tenths up. 4 tenths up. Unleash the hounds! Alright, let's just get these final corners done and we should be into the 203s. Should. And by this point the tyres go off for the rest of the stint, so this is probably just going to get whole race. Not that anybody gets any bonus points for fastest laps or anything like that, but you know, it's just a nice thing to have. There we go, 3 tenths up, just going to be into the 203s. There we go.
That's the fastest lap.
Watch Brody do a 202.7.
204.00. All through sectors.
No, spotter. No, spotter, don't give me that.
Stay between the lines, please, Dan.
That was a 203.
Time gained.
I Brody did a 204.5. I'm going to have to slow down a bit here. I'll do it just here. Gain that 10th back. There we go. That's me getting excited. I'm overblowing it into turn 1. But we do now have a 203 on the board.
The gap to Steen behind is now 2.6 seconds. You're in the lead.
We gained 0.6 on Brody then. It's less than a second off my quality time. Jeez.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, if you guys will allow me, I would love to do the livery for our car at Le Mans next month. Absolutely would love that. Whew, it's a sweaty work, 40 minutes to go. Thank you for everybody who stuck with this race, by the way. It's so great to have you here. It's so good to be back on the RaceRoom ranked service.
Green flag sector 3.
I'm so happy that more than 5 people turned up. Got 26 people started this race. What more could you want? This is awesome for RaceRoom ranked. And obviously we had a few dropouts, notably Mark Hallowell and Sticky.
Gap to Steen behind is now 2.3. The guy behind has just done a 204.13.
Okay, Brody's gone and lowered his best lap time to a 204.1. I don't know what my last lap time was because it didn't count. It was invalidated at the first corner. Okay, another couple of tenths up on this lap as well. Lost a bit over the top there. Oh, there's some gravel up ahead. Someone's kicking up some dust. That's Clay in the Ferrari. Oh, what are you doing, Clay?
Clear to the right.
The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the
Wow.
lines.
Just cruising over the top of the mountain. That could have been a horrible crash if I went over that a few seconds later and I was blind. Luckily I could see the gravel. That kind of alerted me a bit. Lost a second and a half there. Wow. A very awkward spot to catch somebody. I'm not sure, Vidasagi. I'm not sure where JB is. I mean, this is his hometown. This is his home circuit. You'd think he'd turn up, but I don't think he's raced RaceRoom for years. Oh, Brody's closing in. He's back under 2 seconds again. Thanks, Sean. Thanks, JDF.
Behind is now 2.0 seconds.
Yeah, JB's more of an iRacing person these days. Occasionally ACC as well. Maybe if we do some iRacing, we'll see JB there. Could do that on the channel in the next couple of months. Maybe that could be good. There's a heap of new content, new cars that I've never seen. Open wheelers, low-level open wheelers as well. That's my thing. I'd love to give that a crack, actually. But I really do miss racing with JB. Sticky, I'd rather not, mate. No offense, mate. you know, but yeah. This is a family channel. Oh, true, Vidasagi. Me and JB were just inseparable, but JB was crafty. Like, he knew he got inside my head. Man, it was such a good little, not a rivalry, because there was no animosity. Such a good, is it a rivalry? A friendly rivalry. Because we're like, you know, best mates, but then we'd always share the same part of track, and we'd always be fighting each other, you know? It was so good. And to be honest, Brody was always in there as well, and Lockie. There was a group of people, and Damo.
Race pace. Your last lap time was at 2:04.40.
The golden days of AUSNZ SimRacing. Dad, sticky. What? Okay, next time you come over to Australia, Dad, we're gonna have to fly over to New Zealand for a few days and just get you and Sticky in the same room at the same time, because I think it might be quite entertaining.
Steam behind is now 2.3 seconds.
We're gonna have to have a little hop over the Tasman Sea and see Mr. Sticky make us a succulent Chinese meal at his restaurant, have a few drinks. Oh, well, that as well, Sean. Oh, everyone would be arrested. That is also quite a possibility. Okay, let's use some more revs. Let's burn some more fuel, because we've got a surplus of about 2.5 laps by the looks of it. See if we can pull away from Brody. 2:04.9 for Brody, 2:04.4 for me last time round. What's it going to be this time? 33 minutes remaining. That's only a quarter of a second off my best. That's going to be a low 2:04.
That lap was at 2:04.26.
Oh, cramping my left foot again. Stretch it out, Dan. Thank God I'm on Mountain Straight here. Yep, definitely. This is going to be a physical finish to the race here. I haven't had time to look at Brody's lap yet. That left foot is becoming a problem. Brody, 2:04 flat. Brody gained 2/10 on me that lap. That was Brody's best lap of the race there. Oh, that's wide. Has he been saving fuel and tyres, and he's now going to launch an attack?
Gap to Steam behind is now 2.2.
That gap has just been... It's never been more than 2 seconds the whole race between us, my God. Bit loose on the rear there. And thankfully Stephen Coe's in chat, in the race, not in chat, to take advantage of that one. Alright, 2:04.2. I may have to move to shoes indeed, Sim Racer's arms. Or maybe I just need to have some magnesium tablets. I haven't drank too much water today. It's probably my own fault. I should have pre-hydrated for this. I just I just forgot to drink water. Because that's what happens when it gets cold in Australia. You know, you spend the whole summer chugging down 3 litres a day because you sweat so much in the humidity in Brisbane. And the moment it gets cold, you just don't drink as much water because you're not, you don't feel the need to. 204.438 for me, 204.467 for Brody. Nothing in it. Less than 0.03 of a second that lap. Well, half an hour remaining. Here we go. Now this is where the physical and mental fatigue starts to come into it. It's been a long race.
Steve behind is now 2.3 seconds.
This is where the pressure comes in as well. Mistakes start to creep in, so I just got to keep it nice and consistent, but also keep the pace up. Because if I let him get within a second of me, he's going to get slipstream, and then that's pretty much going to be a battle to the end of the race. So I cannot let him close that gap. I need to just defend. I need to defend by keeping him too far behind, basically. That wasn't good. 4/10 down on this lap again as well. Yeah, good idea, Chiba. I'm going to stretch it out. Oh, I don't know, Mark. There's a Crowded House song that comes to mind, though. Okay, that's half a second down on my best lap. Hopefully Brody's not had a good lap as well.
You've just done a 204.51. Lap times are pretty consistent.
204.5 for me, 204.6 for Brody. Gained a 10th, but we are coming up on some traffic. The infamous Clay. Oh no, we're coming up on Clay again. Over the mountain. Hopefully we don't get caught up in anything, but I'm going to be very cautious behind this guy.
Steam behind is increasing. It's now 2.7.
On your right, clear to the right.
That was very respectful. Thank you, Clay. Thank you for giving me the room there, mate. Massively appreciate that. Didn't lose any time at all. And now this might be on the other foot because Brody's stuck behind him over the twisty bit here. Brody might lose a bit of time. This could be a good opportunity. Yeah, Brody's stuck behind him here. Only just got past him now. That was incredibly decisive. That could give me the breathing space I need to the end of the race. I only need a few tenths here and there. I just need things to just go my way. It's so unfortunate for that to happen to Brody. He's probably fuming on his stream right now. I mean, we did lose a second and a half to him.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Going over the top of the mountain about 10-15 minutes ago. I had to basically abort over the escape road. So,
Sector 1
swings and roundabouts. Traffic giveth, traffic taketh away. Dean 57010. I hate to disappoint you, mate.
race pace, this is good. That was 204.38.
But I'm on default setup here with only a few minor tweaks, so I can tell you right now. Default setup, brake bias 58, front ride height up 1 click to 7.1,
Behind is now
rear wing down 1 click, and rear ride height up down 3 clicks to whatever it is, I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, down 3 clicks. That's literally it. So brake bias, front ride height up 1, rear ride height down 3. Rear wing down one. That's it. That's all I've changed. I spent ages messing with the setup on the leaderboard to try and find a better balance for the car, and everything I tried didn't really make that much of a difference. It was like nothing in it, so I went back to the default setup after like a couple of hours of practice and went and smashed my time by half a second. So I was like, right, default setup it is then. Going up on Andy Dreschler here. I'll see if I can wait until after Forrest's elbow. Get him on the straight, get that slipstream as well. Yeah.
The Kiwi mating call, I heard.
Yeah, I think it was.
Left side.
Cheers, Andy. Thanks, mate.
Whose soundboard was that? Was that you, Steve?
I think that might be Sticky back in chat by the sounds of it. Okay, 8/10 down on that lap. What's Brody done? Bet Brody's set an absolute stonker.
3.1 seconds. That lap was at 204.85.
So Brody's in the Bentley as well, so this is a straight fight between us. I did a 204.8, Brody did a 204.3, gained half a second on me, but now there's only 24 minutes left in the race. Thanks, Rob Mitchell. Good up on Stephen Coe. Thanks, Steve. Very courteous of Stephen Coe to let us through there. Lifted out completely through the cutting. Tyres are starting to go off just a bit. Front right's down to 75 now. Through the dipper. Oh, a bit wide there. Scrub the fronts. Half a second down. Oh, terrible Forest elbow there. Had to get on the brakes massively. Otherwise, that would have been going into the fence. Because if you lock up there, the ABS kicks in and it just doesn't steer. Lost another half second there, but Brody's lost a bit. What happened with Brody? Brody's now 5 seconds behind. Did he have some more trouble in traffic there, maybe? Right, I'm going to go in for a quiet lap here. 23 minutes remaining. I feel like I've lost the flow over the last few laps with the traffic. So I know we're coming up on Andy Graham to lap him as well, but I don't think we're going to catch... No, actually, we're not going to get up on Andy because he's coming into the pits or is out of the race.
205.07, sector 2 is 0.42 off the pace.
Hey, Ranger, I was wondering who crew chief was going on about because he kept saying Rivera.
Oh no, that is that is Andy Graham up ahead, so we're not going to catch Andy Graham this lap.
I had no idea who
and we gained 3/10 on Brody, so let's focus on this. Let's just get him back into that flow.
My Brazilian counterpart.
Yeah.
Big mates with bulk.
Pretty sure I saw that moustache in the stands somewhere, Rangy.
Can't miss it. Geez, the Ferrari nearly took out the third.
Yeah, I can see it.
He made a Bulk Brogan reference, of course I'm not going to keep on quiet. Kieran Joyceman, good to see you, la. How you going?
Sector 1, yellow flag. Olin has retired.
Oh, Clint's out of the race as well. Mate, Kez, this has been such a stressful race. Brody has not left me alone. This is the biggest that the gap's been all race. It's like 4 seconds. He's been harassing me, and I was harassing him in the first half of the race. Been going for an hour and 40 minutes now. Got 20 left. Racing these GT3s at Bathurst, mate. Just got to try and make no mistakes. Keep him behind. Because if he gets within a second of me, he's going to get slipstream and he's going to be able to overtake me very easily.
That was at 204.68. Sector 2 is 0.39 off the pace.
So it might not look like I'm doing a lot at the moment in terms of on-track action, but trust me, I can't stop looking at that gap behind.
Gap to Steen behind is now 3.1.
3.1 seconds, it's good for now. As long as it doesn't get within a second, should be okay. Got about 10, maybe 11 laps to go here at Bathurst. But my foot's cramping up. Oh mate, I'm gonna need something. I'm absolutely starving. It's nearly 10 o'clock here. By the time the race finishes, it'll be way past 10. And all I had was a bit of soup when I got home from work, so I'm gonna need a
20 minutes to go.
Filthy Uber Eats or something to keep me going. I haven't got work in the morning, so I should be fine. You leave your fresh sausage out of this, Sticky. Oh, that was terrible. That's another half second down the pan. Really need to be keeping my lap times in the low 204s. We're really not catching Andy Graham that quickly. This might even be a 205 this lap. It's not what I need. Oh, kebab would be awesome, Kez. Oh. Right, I need to concentrate on the race, not on the food. Can't get distracted by my stomach here. You're a bad influence, man. I'm going to focus on this lap now, but before I do, I want to say one thing, Kez. Ableton is reinstalled, all my plugins are downloaded. I'm good to go. I just need to actually open up Ableton and get on with it.
That's good consistency.
Right,
Keep it up.
quiet lap time. Quiet lap time, here we go. 205 flat for me, 204.2 for Brody. You got 8 tenths on me, gap is now about 2.3 seconds. You can see him in the mirror. Focus. Will do, Kez. Let's have a zoom, let's have a proper catch-up, mate, when I can actually concentrate on what I'm talking about with you. Let's put some plans in place, shall we? New music from Dan and Kez, indeed. Over the next few months, fingers crossed, hopefully. Getting back in the music game, guys. Alright, let's use this mega slipstream on the straight from Andy here. Thanks, Andy.
On your right, clear right.
And a nice slipstream to boot as well. What a gentleman. Hey, Dano579. You can say hello yourself, Sean. He's right here in chat. Okay, proper quiet lap now.
It's heads up.
Because I've got a clear track.
204.55. Sector 2 is 0.38 off the pace.
204.551 from me, 204.578 from Brody. I gained, but only a fractional amount. 16 minutes to go. Alright, focus, here we go. Not long, bring it home. Oh, Blood Bite's in the fence up ahead. Where's he going? Where's he going? Was a bit unsure about that. Didn't lose too much time, only half a second there. Quiet lap aborted, obviously, as you can see. Brody now within 2 seconds. But he's going to have to get through that traffic as well. Over the top of the mountain, no less. He's already done it. He's got Andy Graham to contend with. Next lap's going to be a quiet lap, Vushel, alright? There's too much going on for it to be a quiet lap. A quiet lap needs to be absolutely traffic-free and focusing on apexes and exits. Next car up the road is Lee Miller.
Behind is now 2.1.
Thanks, Andrew.
Next car up the road is Lee Miller, 10-15 seconds up the road. So, but Clay Vernal is 18 seconds up the road as well, so we may very well catch him next time round. Which is crazy to think, he's 20 seconds off the pace a lap. More than 20 seconds a pace. More than 20 seconds a lap off the pace. But I'm going to go quiet anyway, see what we can do. Low 204. I need to get back into the low 204s.
Sector 3. Your last lap time was at 205.02. It looks like Woodhead has gone off in the chase.
Take 7. Thanks, Sticky. Only lost half a tenth to Brody there, fortunately, so this is maximum attack time.
Green flag in sector 3.
Yes, we caught Clay on the straight. That could not have worked out better.
Behind is now 2.1.
Sorry to disappoint you, Sticky. Next car is now Lee Miller. We got Clay out the way. 13 minutes to go in this race. Hopefully back into the low 204s. Well, 3/4 of a lap, that'll do, right? That counts. Quiet first 2 sectors. Out the final corner, 0.37 down. Yep, this is going to be a 204.3. Nice.
Your lap time was 204.34. Sector 2 is 0.32 off the pace.
That's exactly the kind of pace I need to do. Brody, 204.9, excellent, gained 6/10 on him there. More than enough fuel as well. I've saved enough in the first stint to be able to make it easy on the second. I'm actually up on my delta this lap. Oh, the tyres definitely starting to go there. Big wiggle on the rear coming out. Traction control saved it, but it did cost me a bit of time.
The gap to behind is increasing. It's now 3.8 seconds.
Sweaty work. Hey Olaf, good to see you. Yeah, it is quite a long lap, Bushel. Oh, come on, John Miller. Comrade straight's more than half the lap.
You paid for tyres, right, Shane?
Yeah, you didn't?
No.
I was wondering what the difference was. You gonna make it?
Oh, yeah.
Did you change the engine map or something as well?
No.
It's pretty much an identical lap as last time around. It was an identical lap.
Lap was at 2:04.34. Sector
Thanks,
2
Steve.
is
Literally to the thousandth of a second an identical lap. But Brody went and gone 6 thousandths of a second quicker. Not much in it. 6 thousandths of a second. It's hardly worth writing home about. Although I did qualify on pole by 1,000th of a second. No word of a lie.
okay, Dan. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Keep it up. We're looking good here.
Okay, 6 laps remaining. 7.5 laps of fuel in the tank. We're good. Coming up on Mr. Bishy here up ahead.
Gap to Steam behind is now 2.9 seconds.
We've managed to pull 0.8 of a second on Brody over the course of the last few laps. That's nice. This is where we caught Lee last time as well.
Clear right, right side. Keep it steady.
Oh,
Hold your line. Clear right.
thanks, Lee.
Cheers, mate.
1.1 down on this lap. Brody's catching.
That lap was at 2:05.14. Sector 2 is 0.46 off the pace.
205.1 for me, 204.4 for Brody. He gained a lot back on me that lap. Right, 6 tenths.
Gap to Steam behind is now 2.4.
It's still above 2 seconds though. It's still above 1 second. That's exactly what I need to maintain. This is good. If I can maintain that, we'll be fine. Nice and close to the wall there. Keep it pinned. Little baby lift over here. Wait for it, don't run it too wide and get grass on the tyres on the right. Light braking here because it's now going downhill. If you brake too heavily here, you'll just go in a straight line. And you'll actually take longer to slow the car down if you use more brakes. It's very counterintuitive. Same here as well, because the circuit drops away. If you lock up the tyres, you actually lose so much time. You just can't steer the car. Brody got a bit of traffic on the mountain there. Mr. Bishy came into my favour there. 6.5 minutes to go. Gap is... Oh, Brody keeps catching me, but he keeps coming up behind slower cars over the top of the mountain. Very unfortunate for him. Bit late on the brakes there. Tyres starting to go off.
I hate RaceRoom.
Alright, Dan, we're matching race pace. You've just done a 2:04.59. Sector 2 is 0.25 off the pace.
2:04.5 for me.
It's just retired.
Because I was going up Mountain Straight.
2.
Missed a drive-through or something.
2.45 for me. 2.55 for Brody.
3.4 seconds.
It comes up on the screen, in the middle of the screen.
Sean makes a very good point in chat. Maybe Brody's been saving his tyres, saving his fuel, saving his engine map for the last few laps. Because if there's ever a time for him to send it, it is now. He's going to have to go full attack. Only 5 minutes to go. If you guys want to watch that on a second tab, then type into the chat !Brody and it'll come up with a link to his Twitch page. If you guys want to watch the official AUSNZ broadcast, the third-person spectator viewpoint where all the cars and all the standings, type into the chat !Broadcast. We got 3 streams for the one race on the go, and probably more. Thank you, Clay. Much appreciated, sir. Love your work.
Come on, Dan, just 5 minutes left. Hold your nerve, we can win this.
The chat is now filled up with links. Love your work, people. Thank you for that. If you type !sandwich into chat, you get a free sandwich as well. Right, 8/10 down on this lap. I just gotta send it every lap.
The lap time was at 2:04.88. Sector 1 is quick. Sector 2 is 0.48 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.25 off the pace. We've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
2:04.8 for me. 2:04.5 for Brody. You got me by 3/10 there.
The gap to Steve behind us now.
Literally nobody typed !sandwich. Can't rely on you guys for anything. Come on, Dan, stop thinking about food. We got 3 laps to go. How are we catching Clay again? We literally just lapped this guy. Must have had a crash or something. Must be just cruising it round. Oh, bit wide there, Dan. That's not good. Oh, he pitted. Okay, that makes more sense. Lost a stack of time on this lap. Brody now in 2 seconds. George Senior has already got a sandwich. Donk, you're the first person to type !sandwich in chat. I'll have to think of a special prize for you. I'm not sure, mate. I'm not sure yet, Donk. I'll think of something. Oh, we're going to cross the line just short. Look, it's a 2-minute 3-second lap. We're going to cross it with like 2 minutes 10 seconds to go.
Steve behind is now 2.1. You've just done a 2:05.56.
2:05.5 for me, 2:04.7 for Brody. You gained 8/10 on me there. Right, so definitely got this lap. This lap and 1 more remaining, so 2 laps to go in the race. Cannot let him get within a second of me. So I think I might just go quiet to the end now, people. Sorry for the lack of entertainment. But I cannot throw this away on the last lap, and you know how many last lap battles that I have lost against Brody. I cannot let him get anywhere near me. So, quiet time till the end. I'll see you in about 3 minutes. Okay. I'll catch up with your chat messages after the race. I've put them off to one side. This is maximum focus now. 1 lap to go when we cross the line. Look at him in the mirrors there. He's ready. He's ready for one mistake. Let's not give it to him. Okay. Last lap. Last lap. 1.5 seconds to gap.
One more lap for the win. Come on. That lap time was 2:04.55.
You gained 4 tenths on me then. 2:04.5 for me, 2:04.1 for Brody. Oh, sorry to hear that, Amir. Okay, 3 tenths down. 3 tenths down, last lap.
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
5 tenths down, he's there. Oh, he's a second back. Mother of all exits, there we go. 0.8. Oh, he's just in the slipstream. Mega lap from Brody. Oh, I'm a second down. I'm probably playing it a bit too safe so that I don't bin it. Nail these corners. Nail these corners. No mistakes. No cars ahead of me. Clear into the finish. Come on, Dan. Come on, Dan. Look at him there in the mirror. 1 corner. What a lap from Brody. It's half a second at the line, but there we go.
Well done, Dan. Great
Oh, my God. Thank you, Brody. That was so stressful.
Oh man, you didn't put a foot wrong there at all.
That's what you got to do to beat you.
Been practicing for 2 weeks.
Wow.
Have no idea.
Oh. Oh. That's exhausting.
You didn't do what you did last night, Brody, did you?
Oh, let's exit back to the pits.
No.
Not bad.
Although pretending that Dan was 3 seconds ahead with about 3 laps to go was helpful.
Oh, good.
Guys, wow.
Oh,
Wow. Oh yeah, tell me about it. Thank you, Amir. George, JDF, Sean, Vidasagi, Olaf, John, Taylor, Mr. Bishy, Tuba. I'm so sorry if that wasn't the most entertaining race that you've ever seen, but my God, that was stressful. That was so stressful. That was like...
What'd your tires get down to, Rangy?
That was like everything on every lap. That was a maximum push.
Wow.
From maximum push for 2 hours. Thank you so much for the...
You two guys up front for pace anyway.
Thank you so much for the $5, JT. Thank you, mate. Thanks, SimRacing Handicap 502. Wow.
I was hoping that,
that was
you guys were going to
intense.
have much more of a battle, hold each other up.
Oh, mate, it was... If there was less than a second in it, it would have been a battle for the entire race, but that was basically 2 hours of trying to maintain more than a second and a half to Brody. Otherwise, slipstreams in and then he's all over me.
So the Bentley's got away in the pit stop. Did you guys take on 4 tyres and
full fuel or?
Yeah, 4 tyres and 100 litres. It's got 115 in the tank.
Yes, after the pit stops you jumped way ahead.
Yeah, that was the same for me. I took 100 litres as well.
Yeah, I took 102 litres.
Thank you very much, Vushel. 30 months. Congrats to me and Brody. What an excellent race. Thank you. Thank you. That does mean a lot. So let's get confirmation of the official results then, shall we?
I shot my pit box by a fraction again. Had to reverse up.
Olaf, offenliche Nachricht hinzufügen. I don't know what that means. And if you just set me up to say something awful, I probably said it horribly wrong as well. I apologise to all the German speakers in
Quint
chat.
got the fastest first sector. Brody got the fastest second sector, and DDF the fastest third sector.
I don't think Clint was running any wing at all.
Yeah, he was rapid on the straights.
Yeah.
Wow. What a race, though.
I just found that a bit of extra wing over the top just seemed to increase or reduce your time heaps compared to, you know, taking it off down the straights.
Yeah. Also,
look at those times though.
Yeah. At the start of the race, by the way, Shane, I can't believe you, mate. Telling me to go past and I'll let you through. Mate, you're in second position. Go for it.
No, but, you know, you and Brody are, you know, another level again. And I'd rather have a safe race, seeing it was going for 2 hours. So that was all good.
You got there on merit, though, Shane. So you've got to make them take it on merit.
Well, did I get there on merit? Because, you know, I did my usual fast starts, but my fast start is because I've got double clutched paddles. I always get a good start, so, you know, I suppose it is what it is.
Mate, just take it when you can get it. Don't be letting people through. That was...
Yeah, well, when Captain Coffee said it was going to be standing start, I was going, oh no, so if I'm on the second row, I'm going to go straight up the back of who's in front, because I know I can get a quick start. Luckily, I found the
2 hours of racing and gain 10. Yay! Yay! On the rating.
That's a good point. I should probably check mine, actually. But now that was epic stuff. I mean, anybody who made it to the end on that was just, you know, very well deserved. We had a lot of people drop out, but that was a tough race. And
oh, Shane, plus 70.
Awesome,
wow.
Awesome to see so many people as well. Like 20, I think it was 26 in quali, then 22 in the race. That's amazing for ranked AUSNZ, you know.
If you can't get Aussies to race Bathurst, then your game's done.
Thank you, JDF. 20.
So, where are you looking at the stats? Are you looking on the web page or
driver profile?
Let's go and check our stats.
You're
ranked race. Yep.
Yeah, you're
Thanks,
absolutely
Boggy.
the biggest gainer at 70.
But that's probably because I might be still within the small number of races I've done in ranked, and you know how they double.
Yeah, they're boosted.
Points. Yep.
The biggest loser, Titan Smith. Bless him. Decent.
So I started on pole, finished in first, got the fastest lap, but it wasn't as easy as that. I know we didn't qualify on pole by 1,000th of a second. I managed to do a better last lap on the last lap.
If you're winning, then you're taking points off someone else.
There we go. So rating.
It's ELO, but it's ELO 1 versus however many were in the race.
So for that one,
you lost points to or above you, but up points everyone below you.
So I managed to gain 6 rating and gained 1.1 on my reputation, which means that let's have a look at the graphs, shall we? So I mean, I had 2 disconnects here. My reputation should be up in the 90s, but I had a couple of disconnects which dropped it down massively, and I've just been trying to recover from them ever since. That was a
7.4 rating,
Formula 2 race where I put it on pole with
reputation.
Good on you.
North America RaceRoom guys, now called Can-Am Sinsports.
Yeah.
Those two, that was a double race. That was basically a main race and then a reverse grid race at Imola in the DTMs. I remember them very well because it just absolutely tanked me. Thank you, Donk. Thank you, Buggy. Alright guys, I'm going to go and wrap the stream up, but I will be back in a few minutes for anyone who's still hanging around on voice comms in AUSNZ, so if you want to have a chat, I'll catch you in a few minutes.
A few minutes, mate.
Alright, thanks everybody.
Catch you later, mate.
Yeah, thanks for the race everybody, that was good fun. Thanks for turning up, and until the next time we do that again.
Right.
Any final words for YouTube? Has anyone got the soundboard still going? Hey, there we go. Alright, I'll see you guys. And that is AUSNZ SimRacing. Let's pop some music on and wrap up this stream. Thank you so much everybody for hanging out. It has been great to do this again. It's been absolutely fantastic to get back on the RaceRoom leaderboards and just get doing races like this. So much fun. And it's always better when lots of people turn up. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I stopped doing ranked about 18 months ago, 12 months ago. It's because it was kind of just nobody was doing it. There was like 5-6 cars in a race, and there were a few server issues at the time as well. You know, people were ghosting, so they weren't coming up on the standings. They were invisible on track. There was disconnects. Generally speaking, RaceRoom is in a much better position than it was 12 months ago. So, massive credit to the guys and girls behind the scenes at KW Studios for putting the work in they do. It's always held a soft spot for me, RaceRoom, and it will always hold a soft spot for me. It's my go-to, it's my favourite sim, and I'm so happy that it's just stable and working well again now, you know? I'm loving this, I really am. I'm not just saying that because I won, I'm saying that because it's just good to see people on the servers having a good time. And I'm glad you guys enjoyed it as well. It's not too late to leave the stream a like if you haven't already, not too late to say hi in chat, and it's not too late to subscribe. And why should you subscribe? Well, because tomorrow, a few hours earlier than today, but tomorrow I'm going to be back for the bin car. You can't see that there, can you? I'm going to be back for the bin car series, 13th of May. It's the championship that I'm hosting. It's not ranked, it's the championship that is part of the DDF Racer YouTube channel. We're in round 4 out of 7. We'll do one round every month, 2 races, one at 8 AM UTC and one at 8 PM UTC. And yeah, there's Pragas, there's Audis, there's Mazdas. It's basically 10 car in each class, multi-class, and there's still some spots on the grid, so if you guys want to come and race with me and the rest of the people in chat that we have here, then go to ddf.justrace.net and sign yourself up for a spot if you want to come take part. It's good fun, it's nice fun, and some of the racing's epic. Brody's going to be in there, Matt Webb's going to be in there, Vushel, Boggy, I don't think Donk's taking part, or I think Olaf signed up either. But we've got heaps of people taking part. George Senior's going to be in there as well. Mr. Bishy's going to be in there. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be a lot of people. Thank you for the subscribe, by the way, Charlie Monk. Hope you're keeping well. So that's tomorrow. So there's 2 races, 2 streams happening tomorrow, and then after that, I don't have anything booked in for a couple of weeks until the rally at the end of the month, which is going to be awesome. That's going to be Lancia Stratos H3 at Monte Carlo in Dirt Rally 2.0. Now, the reason I've got a couple of weeks without anything booked in, because normally I like to do 1 or 2 races a week just to keep the channel going and keep you guys entertained, obviously. There's a few boxes behind me you can see. Now you might be asking, what are those? And for some of you who want to take screenshots and zoom in, you can probably work it out, but they say Next Level Racing on them. I've got a brand new rig to build, and that's going to be happening over the next couple of weeks. I really like the way the music took a gap when I said that then. That was completely unintentional and unscripted. But yeah, next few weeks I'm going to be building a brand new rig, a Next Level Racing Ford GT Elite with all the trimmings, and thank you again to Next Level Racing for sending that out, you absolute legends. Yeah, just a few boxes for sure. It's going to be a big project, it's going to be a big video, and it's going to be a big change for my rig, a completely new setup, so keep an eye out for that. So races and videos and streams might go a bit quiet over the next few weeks, but this is why, okay? I'm going to be busy with screwdrivers and, you know, wrenches and hopefully not hammers, but we'll see how we go. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. It was great to have you here. Until next time, whenever that might be, look after yourselves, and if you're taking part in the RaceRoom European server or the RaceRoom American server for this race later on today, then good luck to you, all the best. Have a good one. Anyway, that's me signing out because I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, and it's 10:23 here PM in Brisbane. It's almost time for bed soon, so catch you guys again soon. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Oh, and by the way, if you're not having a race on the servers in EU and America and all that kind of thing, then I'm still going to wish you good luck, but just for the rest of the weekend. Just obviously not for those races, because you're not doing them. Didn't want to exclude anybody there. Everybody should have a good weekend. So yeah, there you go. Alright, now I'm really going. See you guys! Bye bye.